All right, yo, we back with another video. So as you know, we got a bunch of leaks for the anniversary on JP, and a lot of people have been asking me lately, how do I download the JP client and how do I play it, right? So today we're actually going to be showing you a guide on how to download it. Today we're going to be using the BlueStacks emulator to actually do it. Now, of course, this can also work for your Android phones as well. iOS would need a separate guide because you would need to do Japanese, iTunes, etc., stuff like that. So you got to change regions. But specifically for Android, we're going to show you how to download it and actually get started, right? So first things first, we're going to talk about step by step on the things you need. So you need a VPN to actually be able to play the game because the game is region locked, and without a VPN, you cannot change your region, right? Now, for actually downloading the game, we are going to need to get QApp. QApp will allow us to be able to get access to it and download from that. It's like a third-party app store essentially for like all regions, so you can download games from every region, not only Phantom Parade Japanese version. You can download Chinese games, you can download, you know, all that is on QApp, so you will have access to it from there. And then of course the final step will be to get the game from QApp and actually start it off from there. So first off, what we're going to do is we are going to go to the App Store and we're going to search for a VPN, preferably this VPN, OVPN Spider. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to type in OVPN Spider. As soon as it opens, it should be on the top left corner if you're using emulator, or it should be on the top wherever you searched on your phone. You're going to go to it. It is by WComs Technologies, so keep that in mind before you start installing. Then you're going to install it. Once you install it, you're good to go on the first step. The second step is to get QApp. Now, the easiest way to do this is to actually just go to your whatever your browser is, like Chrome or whatever you have on your phone, Firefox, etc. And then you're gonna just search, right? You're gonna search QApp. So I'm gonna do QApp download APK. You can download the QApp from their actual website and get it from there. I mean, you can also download it from Up to Down, Softonic. They're all fine. But we'll go with this first option, as you can see, by QApp, right? So remember, search QApp, download APK, and then you're gonna actually go to the website of QApp itself. So we're gonna click on it. We're gonna open with Chrome because I already have it installed, right? We're gonna click just once. It's gonna pop up and then you'll see it'll say download QApp. You just click that and then it will start installing to your device, right? Whether it be your emulator or your phone. Keep in mind, on your phone you have to enable the option to allow to install unknown apps, right? That way you could get it started. Most of the games as well that you download from QApp are probably gonna ask you that as well, so you could just keep it on if you are gonna constantly be downloading stuff from QApp. But yeah, make sure you have that option on so that way you can actually install the apps from QApp and QApp itself. Right, so now we have the VPN and now we have QApp. Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna try to obtain the game. So we're gonna be opening QApp, and QApp is going to give us access to the games we need. Now, just bear with me for a bit. I know the screen is kind of showing like practically nothing because I mean, my screen is not modeled for, you know, vertical. It's more for horizontal, landscape, etc. And the first thing we're going to do is we are just going to search up Jujutsu Kaisen, right? Now, you don't have to make an account, but I do recommend making an account. So you go to Jujutsu Kaisen, as you can see, it's going to pop up, right? But we don't want that one because that is the global version. So we're just going to put Jujutsu Kaisen. We're going to search it up and it's going to show all games. You can filter it out by just selecting what region it is. So if you click Japan, then it's only going to show the Japanese games of this, like on the top. So right here, you're going to see Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade Japanese. It's going to say Japanese. So that's how you know it's the Japanese version. It's also not by Bilibili, it's by SumZap. So you're going to know that this is the Japanese version, not the global version. That's the difference between the two. Now you're going to install it and you just wait for the install. Now you have the install, you're going to close the game. I mean, not the game, you're going to close QApp and the game is installed already. Now what you're going to do here is you're actually going to go to your OVPN Spider. Here, you're going to go to JP on the top, right? Because obviously there's a bunch of different selected options, right? Like Southeast Asia, stuff like that, Taiwan, Hong Kong, US, Korea, etc. you're going to go to JP, of course, because that is Japan. You're going to select one of the servers. You're just going to have to test which one works for you, because sometimes one will work, sometimes another will, and then one will not, and then the other might not. So usually I always click the one on the top, and it always works for me. So you're just going to click on it, and then it's going to it's either going to give you an ad, or it's just going to connect straight away. And then as you can see, I connected straight away. It will say that I'm connected. Now I'm connected. Now I open the actual game itself. Actually going to mute the game for copyright purposes, because the music actually does copyright. So now the game is installed. You'll know the VPN is working well after the first time you install it. When you start getting all of this animations and stuff, usually it will just be a city if you haven't like opened it at least once and the VPN is not working. So not that that information is that important. You'll know when it's working, because you'll actually be able to play the game. Then you're going to click tap to start. The difference between this game on the Japanese side rather than the global side is there is no need to log into a Bilibili account or anything of the sort. You literally just tap to start, and then the game will start downloading, right? Of course, you have to agree to terms of services and etc. If you're on BlueStacks, you can easily translate it with Control L Shift, so you don't have to worry about it too much. But then if you're on your phone, if you really need to read something, you can just screenshot it and then use Yandex or something to translate images, etc. But it should be very easy to kind of understand what they're asking you to do and what they're telling you, like, you know, terms of service, you'll know because there will be check marks, etc. You press you know, the check marks, and then you just press the red button, because usually the red button is the one that's yes, like go. And then after that, it's going to start downloading, and the download is actually going to take you quite some time. It could range for an hour or two, just because remember, you're going to be using the VPN, and it's going to be from a whole different IP, etc. And it's going to be drawing from there. So you're going to be limited on how fast you can move through your download. So it is going to take quite some time. It is recommended to just do this overnight while you're sleeping or something like that, so that way you don't have to worry too much about it, because it is going to take some time to actually download, considering the game is a whole year old and it's gotten plenty of updates, so the file is pretty big, right? So that's basically how you download the Japanese version of the game for, you know, Android and BlueStacks. And then obviously if you're on PC, BlueStacks is what you're using, right? Or LD player, etc. This works for all emulators, not just this one. You do the same methods, except it's just going to be a different UI, etc. Anyways, I appreciate you guys for watching, and that's how you download the Japanese version of Jujutsu Kaisen Phantom Parade. Peace.